Welcome back to the Flaherty Solutions Podcast, building wealth around what matters most to you in your life. Today, we are going to be talking about getting clear on your goals. This is an important step, and to be honest, starting this day off today, I'm not completely clear what my goals are. So this is an important process that Erin is going to take us through. As always, Erin is sitting right next to me. Well, I guess not as always.
Yeah.
Kathy was sitting here. Great job, Kathy. Thanks for being a guest on the show. Erin, why don't you kick us off and dig us deeper into what we're talking about?
Okay, so everyone might think they know what they want. Lots of money, they want to lose weight, they want to look sexy naked, they want a happy family, but often we fall short on what that looks like exactly. And so that puts us off course on achieving those goals right away because people think they know what they want, but they really are not clear. So there are two reasons why we fall short. And I will tell you, I did not know exactly what I wanted until I went to Rise Business. So I sort of thought I knew what I wanted, but until I went through a deep dive process, and now I'm completely clear on what I want.
Yeah.
But here's where we fall short. Number one, not being crystal clear on what we want. And number two, not being in alignment with what you want or the goal, okay? So let's explore number one, not being clear on what exactly you want. But I just told you I want to lose weight, right? Yeah, but why? Do you want to look and feel so healthy that you have boundless energy to accomplish your goals? Do you want to lose weight because it'll make you a healthy weight and you'll live longer? What exactly, do you want to feel more close with your spouse because you'll feel sexy, your spouse will feel more attracted to you. You kind of have to, right, it is. So you need to be clear on why.
Yeah.
Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to be a certain goal weight, or what do you want to look like?
So I think I've said this on the podcast before, but for me, for years, it was vanity. Like I want to look good, like six pack. Watch out world. Pool, boating. I'm Thor.
Women.
And I was like, why do I want to look good for this is just crazy. But now I've been working out more than ever because I've changed my mind too. I just want to be healthier. I want more energy. And it's the energy factor for me that has me down the most weight I've been down in a while.
Nice. Congratulations.
But it's not even the weight. Getting on the scale will help. Like getting on the scale will help make sure I don't make bad food choices the day going into the day. But really the energy, just having energy throughout the day has been awesome.
So energy is your motivation for doing activities that lead to losing weight and being a healthy weight.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. For me, the looks never sustain the activities.
Yeah.
It has to be. So I finally got into a good workout habit because I was in a crap mood all the time. Like hormones are a killer. So I was in a bad mood and I knew
Didn't notice that.
And I knew I needed to move. So it just started with 15 minutes and now it's 30 minutes. So you have to get clear on why you want what you want, not just I want to lose weight, I want to make lots of money. And I'm losing my notes. Okay, so I want $1 million. What will you be able to do with $1 million? Will you be able to quit a job you hate? Why are you laughing?
It was a funny transition.
It was. I know. Yeah. So, but I'm giving examples of goals.
Yep.
So, why do you want to live on the beach? Is there a charity you'd like to support and donate your money to? So get that specific because money is a great goal, but then if you have no idea what vehicles you're going to use the money for, what's the point? And how can you even get clear on how you're going to make that money? So you need to be clear on the why. Being a parent, I want to touch on this because all of us want to be a great mom or a great dad, but what does that look like? When I became a mom, I thought that if I spent every waking second with my kids, that it would make me a great mom. But now that I'm clear about what I want, I have ways of cultivating an exceptional relationship with my kids, even if I travel, even if I put them in daycare, so you have to be clear on even that.
Well, and statistically, when you're looking at how we parent, we are so hands-on with our kids compared to our parents. Our parents, we were allowed to run the neighborhoods. We were, be home by dinner. They couldn't track us down with watches or phones. now, granted, we live in a different world than when we were being
Right.
raised, but we guilt the crap out of ourselves for spending 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours a day with our kids, and it's like, oh my God.
They were not, our parents were not on the floor with us playing,
No.
and we're fine. Like, we don't feel like we needed that
Yeah.
to be whole human beings.
But you know what I'm saying? If we do not have movie night with the kids, board night, and special snack
board
time.
night, board game.
Board game? I hate board games, people.
Right,
I hate
you
board
do.
games. But I'll do it because that's the guilt we live with. But if you don't do like 3 hours worth of family activities, you go to sleep, and the guilt nowadays that we put on ourselves.
Right.
Nobody's looking in and judging us,
No.
but we put a ton of guilt on ourselves for
We
that.
could do a whole podcast episode on parent guilt,
Oh.
which I think we should one day.
All right, back to getting clarity.
So the second, so we just covered number one,
Yep.
and that's getting clear on why you want your goals. But the second is related to clarity, but it takes a step further. How will you feel when you accomplish this? So law of attraction junkies, you know what I'm talking about. You have to bring the feeling of how you will feel once you accomplish the goal before you even accomplish it. So the feeling puts your brain in alignment with the goal, and you start acting as if you've already achieved it. So with your healthy lifestyle,
Yeah.
you have to feel like you already have six-pack abs and have the energy of six-pack abs, and therefore you're not going to go eat a donut because someone with six-pack abs who has tons of energy is not going to be unhealthy. You're going to continue being healthy. So you have to be in alignment with your goals in order to achieve them and actually already feel that feeling.
Okay, I like that.
You do?
Yeah, I have a funny,
Well.
maybe relevant story.
Go.
But speaking of food and making better food choices, when I'm standing in line at Chipotle, I'll see what people that weigh more than me are ordering, and then I'll see what the skinny people are ordering. And by the time I want what the larger people are ordering, but by the time I get to ring up what I'm going to be rung up for, I order the healthier item. And I'm just
Nice.
following their lead because clearly they're a lot skinnier than I am.
It's interesting that you say that. So this is also slightly off topic, but what I've noticed is people who are healthy and are committed to their health, when they're offered something, they're very deliberate about their food choices. And people who aren't, if like it's the classic example, do you want fries with that? The people who are not go, sure.
Yeah.
And the people who are committed to their health, absolutely not. Like,
Yeah.
have you noticed that? Like if it's, so are you a sure person?
Yeah.
If you are, you might not be where you want to be health-wise.
Yeah.
You know, if there's, you know, because there's no sure in getting clear on your goals.
Yeah.
Right. So,
I hope they don't ask me because I'm a sure.
are you a sure?
Sure. Yeah, I'll
But
take
you're
those.
better than yesterday, right?
That's right.
So, and so think of yourself. I mean, so what will you feel like? What will your family look like when you go on stage to accept that award? What will your home look and feel like? What will you drive? Who will you serve? And specifically in what ways once you achieve that goal? You have to bring that feeling to yourself before you get started and be clear on why you're doing it. A gratitude practice can actually help you achieve alignment because you already have an abundance mindset.
Yeah.
So you're already looking for ways that you already have so much. So it just brings more of what you want. You know, I'm a gratitude junkie. So example, I'm grateful for you can be grateful for your things that you have before you already have them.
Yep.
So I'm grateful for my health / six-pack abs, which enhances my love life with my spouse. I'm grateful that I get to serve 5,000 veterans per year with my foundation, which benefits veterans with PTSD. Now that's not something, that's a goal that you might have, that you're being grateful for something even before it happens. And then of course you're grateful for things that really do happen throughout the day. So it's all alignment, and then brings you closer toward that goal without even much energy, right?
It's true. It's true.
So, okay, so I'm totally gonna take you through this exercise, so hopefully you can get a little clearer.
All right, I'm ready
Ready?
because I do have a confession. Like, I hit a huge goal 2 years ago, and I hit like 3 huge goals, and I got to the top of the mountain, but then then I had depression coming off that mountain and being like, I hit these huge goals, whatever they were. Why aren't people looking at me different? You know, my expectations, maybe it was my expectations of if you hit these certain money goals, people will treat you differently. That's not the case, because number one, you want to keep it private, but at the same time, people don't care.
It's also, that's interesting that you say you went through a depression, because we've talked about this often, that that's what motivates you, is being recognized, people knowing you. Like, that's just something so that's hard when you don't have that.
Yeah.
What is going on?
It was kind of like trying to keep this big secret, but you wanted to let it out so people would, but you couldn't,
Right.
It's irresponsible.
Right. Yes, and I recognize
So whatever you go through, I'm going to go backwards through that goal at some point, this exercise, and see where I went wrong.
Oh, okay. That's an
sense.
interesting spin. Okay, so
I'm spinning it.
all right, so close your eyes and
boy.
please follow along with us, because one reason I'm taking Kevin through this is I want to make sure I give you time to do this as well.
You're not going to make me cry on camera, are you?
I hope not.
Okay.
I'm not going to play like Josh Groban music or Sarah McLachlan.
Those poor animals.
Okay, so close your eyes.
All right, close my eyes.
Maybe put some music on if you do this again. Maybe put, I didn't cue anything up. And picture your best, most badass self in 10 years. So it's almost 2030. Visualize how you'll look.
Do I open my eyes?
No.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Visualize how your family will look.
Okay.
How will you feel? Visualize. Put yourself there. Visualize your living space. Get specific on the living space and the family and yourself. What will your work life be like if you want one?
Ooh, early retirement. I'd be so bored.
Mm-hmm. What hobbies will you have? What luxuries will you have? How will you use your position to serve others? Get the clearest picture of feeling and really sink into the details. See it as if it's now. Do you have a picture in your mind? You can keep your eyes closed. Do you have a picture and a feeling?
Sure. Yes. See, I'm
You're
a sure
guy.
Can I open my eyes?
No. You have that picture?
All right. Yes, I have that picture.
Go bigger.
Okay.
So that luxury, now go bigger. Who you're serving, go bigger. That feeling, go bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come back. Did it really help, or was it awkward because it's on camera?
No, it wasn't to do with camera, but like luxury. Like, I don't know, we're not luxurious people.
No.
So it was like, that's why
you chuckled.
Super chuckled
That's
one.
what threw you off.
Yeah, that's what threw me off. But no, it definitely, I'm gonna do it off camera.
Yes, I was gonna say,
feel...
because I don't want you to have to be rushed through our where we like to keep the podcast time wise, but I want you to write down the 10 dreams that came from that exercise. So you do this off camera too. So write down the 10 dreams, and they should be specific dreams. Now, the habits you cultivate every day should be in line with those 10 dreams. So we need to be better about saying no to the things that don't align with your 10 dreams. Everyone wants to suck you for your time, and we have to get better. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. So everything that comes your way, is it in line with those 10 dreams? So if we all have the time. No one can say they don't have time.
Yeah.
So if we want the life and that vision, our habits and our activities need to be in alignment with that vision you just created. And one way to really bring this practice full circle is Rachel Hollis's Start Today journal practice, which we're going to put in the show notes.
Okay.
Because you do at least 5 things that you're grateful for, which I've gone over in some of our episodes. So 5 things that you're grateful for in the last 24 hours, the 10 dreams. So mine don't change because I'm that clear on it. My 10 dreams don't change.
Yeah.
And then the one that you are working toward, because she's my mentor, it is her belief you can work on one at a time. So you work on one goal, crush it, and then you have room for a new dream.
Yeah.
So get clear, say no to everything else, say yes to the activities that are going to align you. There's room for fun. If you want to be healthy, there's room for a donut, but not a shirt. It's not a shirt.
Yeah. No,
it's a
cut back on that donut intake.
You know what? We're going on a cruise. We're going to play a little bit. We're going to eat a little bit that we wouldn't normally.
Yeah, that's true.
So
very true.
Get clear, say no to everything else, say yes to this, and enjoy.
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
It is. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did find value, please share with your friends. Write a review on iOS. We have 1 lonely review